U.S. elections 2024, who's winning the race and why? With only days remaining until the 2024 U.S. presidential election, the race between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris is nothing short of historic. The airwaves and social media are buzzing with updates as both candidates rally support in key battleground states. From campaign appearances on popular shows to unexpected endorsements and debates on critical issues, this year's election is packed with drama and intensity that reveal the candidates' strategies and the nation's polarized landscape. The equal time debate on national airwaves. One of the most talked about moments came from Vice President Kamala Harris's surprise appearance on Saturday Night Live. The lighthearted cameo quickly turned serious as it triggered the equal time rule, a long-standing Federal Communications Commission (FCC) mandate that requires broadcast networks to offer equal airtime to political opponents. Trump's team seized the opportunity, producing a 60-second video that aired during NBC's NASCAR coverage, where he donned his iconic "Make America Great Again" hat and called on Americans to vote. Trump, a media-savvy figure with a history of commanding attention, used the moment to spotlight his message about saving America, casting his campaign as the nation's last chance for redemption. This moment reinforced his belief that traditional media skews against him, a sentiment echoed by his ally Brendan Carr, a Republican FCC commissioner. Carr tweeted that Harris's SNL appearance was an attempt to sidestep the FCC's rules, drawing yet another line in the sand between Trump supporters and the administration. A nationwide rally blitz, economy and immigration take center stage. As Election Day approaches, Trump has doubled down on rallies across the country, drawing large crowds in states like Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. In Georgia, where both candidates are neck and neck at 46% in the polls, Trump's rhetoric intensified. "We're going to bring this country back fast," he proclaimed to a sea of MAGA hats and flags in Macon, Georgia. He repeatedly questioned whether Americans are better off under the current administration, calling the economic landscape grim. Trump went as far as to compare the present-day economy to the Great Depression, painting an apocalyptic picture that resonated with some, though his remarks were fact-checked by critics as exaggerations. For Harris, economic stability is a centerpiece of her campaign, as she touts the Biden administration's achievements and underscores her plans to expand affordable healthcare, education, and social security. But Trump's relentless framing of the economy as on the brink of disaster aims to instill doubt among voters, particularly the undecided who remember his economic policies favorably. Polling woes, a gender shift in Iowa, and Trump's reaction. Polls can be powerful indicators of campaign momentum, and a recent Des Moines Register poll delivered a surprising blow to Trump's team. The survey showed a significant gender divide in Iowa, with female voters overwhelmingly supporting Harris. Trump's campaign has downplayed these numbers, with advisors labeling it an outlier, and Trump himself railing against it on social media, dismissing the pollster as biased. His team was quick to reference Selzer's previous predictions of his Iowa wins in 2016 and 2020, asserting confidence that this time would be no different. Still, Trump's private frustrations reflect the challenge Harris presents in traditionally Republican strongholds. For Harris, the poll reveals the effectiveness of her appeal to women voters, a critical demographic for the Democrats. Her team is working to leverage this momentum, particularly in suburban areas where disillusionment with Trump's polarizing style has swayed undecided voters. A strategic outreach to Arab American and Muslim voters. One unique aspect of the 2024 campaign has been the candidates' engagement with diverse communities, particularly Arab American and Muslim voters, who have been vocal about issues concerning foreign policy in the Middle East. In Michigan, a key swing state, Harris addressed the Arab American community directly, acknowledging the tragic toll of the ongoing Gaza conflict. She pledged her commitment to pursue peace and justice for Palestinian civilians and support a balanced approach to U.S.-Israel relations. Trump, seizing this moment, countered by holding events with prominent Arab American and Muslim leaders, some of whom endorsed his campaign. Dearborn Heights Mayor Bill Bazzi, who is Muslim, stated he backs Trump because he believes Trump would be more proactive in promoting peace in the region. This outreach signals Trump's focus on appealing to voters concerned with U.S. foreign policy and may prove crucial in Michigan, where Arab Americans have a significant presence. Clash over law and order and immigration. In what has become a staple of Trump's campaign, the theme of law and order returned as he took aim at Harris on immigration policy. He criticized her handling of border issues and accused her of leniency, claiming she would struggle to secure the support of working-class voters who prioritize safety and economic stability. Harris has countered by emphasizing a balanced approach to immigration, with reforms that uphold security while providing pathways for immigrants contributing to the economy. These contrasting stances have fueled polarized opinions on immigration. While Trump's base sees his tough stance as necessary for national security, Harris's approach appeals to more moderate voters who believe in compassionate reforms. The impact of these contrasting views could be decisive in key battleground states with diverse populations affected by immigration policies. Celebrity endorsements, social media power, and the final push. In these last days, celebrity endorsements and viral social media posts have amplified the candidates' messages. Harris has leveraged platforms like Instagram and TikTok to reach younger voters, and her appearance on SNL made waves among millennials and Gen Z, who resonate with her advocacy on social justice and climate change. Meanwhile, Trump's unapologetic style has continued to attract attention on X, formerly Twitter, where he communicates directly with his followers and bypasses traditional media scrutiny. The final rallies, debates, and messages will likely focus on winning over the undecided and energizing the base in swing states like Georgia, Arizona, and Pennsylvania. Both candidates are emphasizing what they view as the soul of America, but their visions diverge drastically. Harris as a continuation of progressive policies aiming for inclusivity and unity, and Trump as a return to conservative values centered on national pride and economic revival. The stakes of 2024. As Americans prepare to head to the polls, the stakes of the 2024 election are higher than ever. For Trump supporters, it's a chance to take back America and restore what they see as lost ground. For Harris's supporters, it's an opportunity to protect progress made in recent years and continue toward a more inclusive future. Ultimately, the outcome of this election will not only define the next 4 years but could shape the ideological trajectory of the United States for a generation. The world watches as America's democratic process unfolds, with the final decision resting in the hands of voters across the nation.